ladies and gentlemen, to the Global Offensive Champions League. We're right into the pistol round here between Elements and Tricked, otherwise known as EPG, and we're going to be jumping right in. So Tricked now on this T side, we're on Nuke, they're deep in B. Technically you didn't miss a kill, so you can't complain, and it seems that this round is going to be going in their favour, as a bit of an understatement, I guess you could say, as yeah, we only have Ubeak left on the side of EPG here, so it's going to be the round to Tricked. But I guess let's talk a little bit about this matchup then. Obviously this is another semi-final match. Winner of this is going to be going to face Outlaws in the grand finals to compete for a prize pool of 5k as a max, and obviously 2.5k for first place and 1.5 for second. So it is going to be a very important match between these two teams, and loser is going to be eliminated with just $500 to their name, so a sad face there. But obviously this is the first map, and for those running, yes, it's a best of 3. Tricked picking the first map. This is going to be DE Nuke. Second map, that being picked by EPG, is going to be Mirage, and third map, if we need it, is going to be Cobble. Alright, so all good stuff there, nothing too out of the blue, and we are just jumping into the second round here and just making sure everything's all set up on my side. But into the second round here, in Elements, they are going to be going for a Nova, a Scout, and 3 pistols. Not your typical buy, but regardless, it is up against a flurry of rifles from the side of Trick. They've only got one SMG, and that's quickly going to be eliminated as Hunden goes straight down for the count there, as the first kill is found from EPG. Quickly traded, though, from Easy Tag. So putting it back into a 4-on-4, and again, the weapon dropped on Hunden. Not only is it an SMG, it's not even the best to retrieve, but it's also very far back in the T spawn, so EPG can't even pick that one up. They can't scavenge another weapon. Got to play with the pistols. And the Scout is going to be out for the count, but Face Crack spotted out towards that outside area. Easy Tag going to find himself another one. That's now man advantage extended there for Tricked, as a 4v3 going to be in play, and these Ts heading up towards the A site through heaven, but they're playing this very slowly, waiting for any CTs to get too aggressive or big for their boots. As they wait for any kind of CT aggression, we are going to see Arch remain in the meantime. May spot out this shadow. He does. He's going to follow Maeve, outside, but he's got to worry about his back as well. Juggy's going to be in position. He spots him though. Lots of damage, but not quite the kill. In the meantime, Easy Tag takes down Jimka over towards the A site, and it's all new Beak, so he's going to have to be situated alone down towards the secret area. Probably willing to save this weapon into the next round to play up against the rifles once again, instead of trying to retake with a Nova. Not exactly the best retake weapon ever. So round going to be going to Tricked, 2-0, and I guess we can talk a little bit about how balanced this matchup is. Earlier we had, well, what was supposedly meant to be a pretty simple matchup for Dark Passage against Outlaws, but it actually went the other way around. This time it's a bit of a similar situation in the sense that this is going to be definitely a close matchup, but I still feel like Tricked have a good advantage into this matchup. They obviously have had a lot more experience together as a team, and EPG, they've had their on and off time as well as Tricked, you know, playing a lot more leagues, online events and LANs, etc. Whereas EPG kind of been struggling with their rosters, with their orgs, for example, and not really done that too much really in terms of the CIS region, and that's interesting considering they are actually a really well put together team. So hopefully we'll see more from them in the future, but we are just going to be going for a quick technical pause and then we'll be jumping right back in. But yeah, I mean, EPG, definitely a team who could take down Tricked, and this is what some would argue is the grand final right here in terms of how good this matchup is, but I still feel like Tricked should be able to take it. May that be in 2-1 or 2-0 fashion, I'm not too sure, because Nuke is a really weird pick. I'm not sure they've been practicing it or if they're just doing it for the banter. But regardless, we're jumping right back into the game. Full anti-eco here, Elements not investing in anything, they just got their pistols. Ubeak with that saved weapon as well. So that is it here for EPG. It's going to be a spray down. We've got 4 rifles on the side of Trick. They've got nothing to worry about in terms of this round. It's all going to be on Ubeak to actually do some damage here with the shotgun. But a bit of outside control gain from these Ts. We have Face Crack in position to try and deny some damage, but he only gets a few tags off there onto Borup. By and large, nothing too much. Waterfalls with a really nice angle there. That's going to be a bit of an off spot. They won't really be checking that either way, and he is just going to get away for the time being. But in the meantime, his teammates are dropping like flies. It's Jimka and Face Crack to be found very early on, and a man advantage residing heavily in favour of Trick there, and it will just be continued. Ubeak not able to find anything just yet, and he should even just risk grabbing a gun with a shotgun and taking himself an SMG, or sorry, not SMG, a rifle to play with, because right now this weapon is going to be next to useless in the upcoming buy round. So That's probably going to be the best decision to make at least. Ubik, as we said, going to get himself 1 kill. It's only a little out of the hands of Maeve. But he's going to hold on to it nonetheless. Bring it into the next round. Allows you to buy up a bit more utility around up. And that is pretty much the only reason. But Hunden, just a pixel shot there. Got to be able to take him down. And I'm just going to be refreshing my my second page, my browser. You won't miss anything, guys. Don't you worry. Just making sure everything is working all fine. And yep, it is. We are all good. So we're jumping right back in. There we go, nothing missed, but into the bye we go, and Waterfall's going to be on the AWP alongside Juggy here. We obviously have that lack of armour on Waterfalls to watch out for, whereas Yugi, he does have his own armour to play with, and a couple of dual breaths as well. Nice nice investment there. I'm not too sure if that's a bit of a BM play or serious, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it regardless. And again, you got to take into account this map is still very CT-sided despite the update. I don't think Valve really fixed anything, and it's not as CT-sided, I guess, maybe around different. You know, maybe instead of a 12-3, it's more 11-4, but definitely not even at 9-6 or 10-5 category. So the fact that Tricked are already 3-0 and looking like 4-0 is on the cards as well is very, very good. It's showing maybe not only their skill on the map, but maybe a bit of a mismatch here. Maybe they are far better than EPG, and we just haven't seen them play against each other, so we don't really know. But anyway, retake is on. Bomb going to be down. EPG now in a man disadvantage, and they have to try and equalise things up. But we can just see Tricked are playing this one very passively, not going to be peeking at all, and just holding off for the time being as well. So that's going to be the best way to play this, considering Tricked are going to be pushing right back around the flank into these back halls, and Facecrack, he's going to try and save this one. Won't be expecting it. That's a free kill. And Tricked, that's a round for in the bag for them as well. A 4th on the board. And a bit of a hole from Ubik with the AWP. We'll just get silence there. Not going to be able to bring that onto Waterfalls in the next round. And we are going to see Tricked secure a 4-0 here with only 1 deficit. And that will be Hunden's death. Now EPG, they are going to be investing into this one. They are going to be buying some pistols, some armor, Ubiks on an SMG. It's not a full buy, they're saving a little bit, but oh my god, what? Hello? Okay, good, they spoiled him out, just to clarify. I was getting a bit scared there for a second, but Waterfalls, he does go down, and they're saving a little bit of money, obviously, to go for the buy in the next round, as the loss bonus is going to be maxed up to its full potential now, but they are investing a little bit to try and get something done, maybe take some rifles off of the side of Tricked and, you know, save them into the next round or anything like that, really. But nice flank from Jimko. That's an AWP secured, but he's not going to be able to pick it up because there is Maeve on the roof to finish him off as well as a control outside. So it is going to be obviously another round for Tricked, it seems, as only Arch is going to be left, and S-Tag, Easy Tag, he's going to be able to follow up on Facecrack as well. So 2 players remain now. And EPG, they are gone. Arch will get himself 1. That's Maeve going down, and now they know exactly where he is, so there's just no reason to take the fight. Easy Tag almost exposed there towards the secret area, and he will just eventually go down as well. So man advantage going to be crunched a little bit here, but it is going to be Trick's round at the end of the day. A 2v1. And Arch, I'm not sure if he even wants to fully commit to this because he hasn't even got a kit or utility, so instead just maybe going outside to save that AWP that was dropped on the body of Yugi. That would be the best decision to make, I guess you could say. And Tricked, yes, gifted another round, but still at least they saved something into the next, considering they didn't really buy up too much and they got 3 kills because of it. Okay, maybe not. Goes down 200 and Tricked, a 5th round on the board. Tricked, though, they are going to be going for a bit of a fast A play, it seems, setting up outside of the site. They have a player on the roof just to set up some smokes and flashes. That's Yugi with the AK there instead of the AWP, despite affording it, and they are just going to be committing to this. Maeve pushing out. The first kill will go to Arch, but it is quickly traded. Facecrack as well getting dropped, and now the Heaven Control as well has to be grabbed again from Ubik, but he is going to have to give it away as a Molotov forces him out of the site. Jimka not just spotting out Yugi there on top of the roof, and he will just see his legs. Jimka, hello? There we go. He finally sees his legs. Going to be able to take him down, and now a 3v3 in play. The retake is most definitely on and tricked. They've still got a few more Molotovs and nades to play with for that matter, so they should be able to hold this one off. And Molly misses the roof there, and that's going to make it a lot easier to retake. Now the time is of the essence for the CT side. They start to push in. First kill will go to Ubik. Follow up from Jimko. It's all on easy tag. He has to spray them down here. He has the nades to work with. Flash does go out on the roof. He's going to peek out with it, try and deny this bomb plant, but there's 3 players on the site, and it's going to be going to the EPG side. That round was completely lost for Tricked because of that Molotov in up and not hitting its mark. If that landed in the heavens, then EPG wouldn't have been able to push right through it, and that would have been Tricked 6-0, but EPG, they are going to pick it up by working out for them. But again, you've got to take into account Tricked can easily get the round now and put them back down to the $1,400 loss bonus. That is looking like a great possibility because obviously they've got plenty of cash to work with on Tricked side. So it's all going to be down to the reset here. That's what Tricked are trying to accomplish, considering EPG, they've really spared no costs. They are all down to 0 money apart from a couple on 1k. And EPG, they may be struggling to buy up again, or they will struggle to buy up again if they lose out in this round, so they have to start stringing some together. But a bit of damage outside, going the way of Trick though, as the man advantage going to be retrieved back in their favour. But Waterfalls, he's still posted up with the AWP, and Hunden looking like he may just walk into that one. Combined with the damage from Arch with that nade, Hunden's getting whittled out of this position bit by bit. Another great nade. Arch going to walk in, but Hunden, he gets a drop on him. That's the kill. Now Waterfalls to try and refrag, but Hunden again still just sitting here pretty. There's no need to move. He is playing this absolutely perfectly, but now he's eventually got to reposition, and that's where Waterfalls is going to come into play because he's going to be posted up with that up. Going for the shot. He hits them, or misses the first. A refrag, a redamage, I guess, through the box, but still no kill. It's going to be Hunden to back off safely there, and now 2 players from EPG trying to get back into this round, and 2v4. Hunden, that's dirty, and that's your 3rd kill of the round. Going in for a little bit more with this Jimka to push up through that vent. And it's just Hunden to hold that angle and wait for this eventual push, but Jimka will just be sitting pretty down in the vents. Molotov going to force him out a little bit, so he's now down into the secret room, but there's going to be no one there to at least punish him for that reposition. And Tricked, another round on the board. It is going to be the reset that I talked about, and the $1,400 loss bonus coming into play here for this CT side, so really no money to play. And it will have to be the eco. Okay, maybe. Oh dear, that's embarrassing, Jimka. We are going to see Tricked on that 6-1. EPG with just a deagle to their name, and that is going to be it. Saving or brought up on face crack. Rest of them going to be on the pistols here, and a bit of fast outside control once again from Trick. They're setting up a bit of a default, but there's some aggression outside, and we are going to see Hunden try and lead this charge. It's going to be easy tag though to get the first kill. That's going to be face crack to fall, and Waterfall's trying to trade things back out. He's over towards the back of garage, retrieving himself the deagle to play with. But again, there's really not a lot of hope here for the EPG side to actually make anything work in this round. Is Tricked. They just have so much weaponry. They've not even received a point of damage, and the nades, they still haven't even been wasted there. They've used a couple of smokes to get themselves outside, but that is literally it. They have so many to work with. Hunden has to be wary though, because Waterfalls, he's around the corner, he's holding the angle, but Hunden giving away his position. Going to take down Ubik at least as a refrag, but they still haven't cleared out Waterfalls. He's going for a few shots onto Hunden, and Borup will take him down. So now 2 players remaining for EPG. The Heaven control going to come into play, and we also had this lobby control as well, taken by Maeve here. Jimka has to stop this player from pushing back in, but if Maeve checks his corner, it is going to be the death of him. It's just a timing game right now. Jimka must know, right? No, he has no idea. Neither of them have any idea. They're right next to each other. Wait, can we get a cool camera shot for this one? There we go. That works. There we go. Come on. What? He didn't even go for it. Well, eventually when they exit through the lobby here, he's going to be able to spot them out. You can see Easy Tag is going to just be sitting over towards that hut. So if he comes back in through this lobby, it's going to be perfect. No, it's not. Because Maeve, he's shooting him in the face. And Tricked, a 7-1. This is dominant on Nuke. Very dominant. But another fast push onto A here. Trick just trying to upset the balance of EPG pouring their money into this round. It's going to be a complete loss for them though, because only 3 players remaining and already backing off for the save. You can see Beaks moving towards the spawn. Jimka's stuck over towards ramp, and it's clear that Elements have not played this map very many times. They probably not even played it once. If someone could clarify, if they would know. But regardless, Trick are going to be picking this one up fairly easily. Jimka, obviously with a bit of damage onto one player there, but that will just be it here. I think the bomb blows you up if you're down here. Unless you get onto the stairs in Jimka's position, that's a death spot, so... He will be backing off to a safer position though, over towards the stairs, and yeah, he'll survive from there. He'll be okay from this position onward. And that will be the round for EPG, for Trick, sorry, as EPG, again, unable to get anything here. This is not what we're expecting. I think it's just the map. I think Trick have just gone, okay, EPG haven't played this map, or they played it twice and they've only lost on it, or whatever they have. So let's just take this one and smash them out, which looks the most likely the options here, because I mean EPG just don't seem prepared or aware what the hell they're doing on Nuke right now, and I don't know why it's not an insta veto for them. They should be vetoing this map straight off the bat, or maybe they vetoed Trick's best map. I can't remember. So yeah, not great, but we do have, I think, Mirage to follow, so an attempted comeback, I guess, from EPG there. It's not over in this one yet, but it's just looking like they're so unprepared that I don't think they'll have anything on their T side, so I can't really have a lot of hope for them. But let's take it as it comes. It could be a 7-8 half. You never know, boys. You never know. The dream can be real. Okay, cool. Did he just one-tap Jimka? Yep, no, he did. I thought I drank water, but I must have drunk acid because that is spicy. Tricked, man advantage, doubled down, 5-3, and they're going to be heading down into this B side. Although we do have the position for Nubique, aim battles will favour him, but no, he gets traded from Borup. A nice kill onto him, and now the rotation's back into B, but plenty of time for Trick to play with. They're not in a rush or a hurry to get this bomb down at all. They can just wait for these CTs to rotate back into the position. But Hunden, oh, that could be death, and it will. Face cracks open his face, and now it's all on him indeed. As the bomb's down in the open area of the site, needs to catch that one, but Juggy set up with the AWP. Round going to Trick again. 9-1, and EPG eco again. We are going to see a fast outside play here from the EPG side. Oh my god, dude, dirty. No, he's going in for more. Easy tag gets 2. Waterfall strays to the PT50, but 2 players remaining now for the EPG side as Tricked. They've got full outside control, and to no avail will EPG be finding anything. Porup glocks him down, and that will be the round for Tricked. So a 10-1, double digits going to be found so early on in the first half. It feels like we're almost just a couple of rounds in. It's just gone that quickly. And EPG back on their bye. If they lose this, there's nothing they can do for the rest of this half, and if there was anything anyway, which I don't think. Well, for those wondering, because I'm sure this is a hot topic right now for those who like EPG, that the next map is Mirage, so maybe they'll be able to bring it back. I feel like this map's almost over, you know, as it seems to be looking that way at least. But again, it isn't over till it's over. That is the most important factor. But it's basically over. Although Facecrack, may try and deny it. If they drop off through this balcony, they are not going to be prepared for this position. However, flashing in, they now know he's there. Easy tag, got to go for that fight, but Facecrack gets away with the bane of the damage. Peeks in for more. Hunden, he goes down there, caught with a nade in his hand, and Easy tag backs off. He has the Molotovs and the smokes for that position. Going to be expelling them indeed. Molly towards vents, smoke towards the door, but EPG, they've definitely got their HP advantage pushing back into this site as Tricked. They're just holding onto it. no need to peek from this position. Juggy going to get caught out with that molly. Oh, it's going to land perfectly. That'll force him out towards the back, and he actually moves away. They let him get out of there, and now Borup just holding the angle, waiting for this push back in. Waterfalls will walk into it. There's one, his teammate almost gets shot in the face, but Arch, he's just going to go down there. Nothing with the AWP, and Tricked 11-1. But a bit of an outside play. Finally, EPG are going to get that first kill. It's going to be face crack to find Hunden outside. And with no trade as well, that's a good start from this CT side. They've got to carry on though, and easy tag. He's going to get an easy tag through the wall there onto the head of Waterfalls. Now going to be a 4v4. And Tricked continue with this outside push of supply towards that CT spawn. It's going to be Arch, but he's not in position to do anything because he doesn't notice these players above him. Although they don't see him either. He gets 11 HP, backs off as well. He's moving into the heavens, but there's going to be a player right behind, and that's Borup. A quick trade from him, a follow-up from Maeve as well, and now it's going to be a 3v3, maybe changed as Ubiki finally lands that shot, but the wallbang not going to be the death of him there. As you see this rotation back in through heaven here, he goes down. Yugi, last man standing, and the wallbang will come in, or not even the wallbang, just a leg shot there through the top of the heaven. I think it's for casting nukes, because I always mess up the callouts because I've had so little practice over the last year because it's just not been in the map pool. Oh, another round where Waterfalls gets his first pick, and this is a position where he should back off from. He has no need to continue to fight, but it's like deja vu. Easy tag, another kill from heaven. He just, or another kill from above. Sorry, he just takes him down. Like it's just embarrassing at this point, boys. There's nothing you can do. But already back into a 4-on-4 and Tricked, starting to send a couple of players down this secret door, just trying to find himself an opener. And Borup in the meantime, he just gets a pick onto A and drops in through the vents. How's he allowed to do that? It's going to be Ubik to at least take down easy tag and drop off in towards that hell as well, but still a 3v3, which is going to be map controls far easier to take here for this T side. And that being said, the bomb going to be going down in the meantime as well. So now the post plant's coming in and the CT's in for the pressure retake here. The time is ticking away from their hands ever so slightly. So they've really got to hurry up with this one. But now the drop right down. Arch is going to be taking the first fight. Lands himself a quick kill. Hunden trades things out, but it's still going to be a 2v2. Or not for long. Maeve takes another. It's all on Arch now. He has to find the angle, but it doesn't look like he's going to have enough time for this one. Actually takes down Hunden in the meantime, but there's just no need to peek here. And Maeve, he will still get it anyway. He's going to be able to secure that round. Locked and loaded for Tricked. At a 12-2 as we go into the last round of the half now. A last-ditch attempt to see a bit of a comeback from EPG. I don't see it happening. It's definitely on the cards, but I just don't see it happening. But let's see what they can make do with. It's going to be a triple pistol, one SMG and one FAMAS as well. So really, I've seen better buys, you know. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it here right now, you know. It's not looking very good. And at least Jimka will find that first kill, but Maeve trading things back out to put it into a 4-on-4 as they continue to push outside. Tricked. Another headshot coming out from Hunden. Ubik will fall, and Jimka, this is one positive. He's going to be able to catch off one off guard. That's Maeve going down. Now man advantage back on the favour of the CTs, but not for long because it's getting traded. Easy tag. He's going to be able to come back into the sweet embracing arms of Arch, and leaving just Waterfalls now alone. As a 3-on-1, it's going to be commencing. Well, I don't really know what to say after that. I think Tricked are going to win. Someone just pointed it out in chat and I didn't even realise. Oh my god. Yugi, what's up, man? 3 kills, 4 deaths. He's been hiding in spawn. Dear, oh dear. Well, going into the second half, we are probably going to see a lot of aggression here, and geez, that's not some good timing from Waterfalls. As you can see, Maeve, he's going to be taking that first kill. Already dropped down vent, so the bomb's not going to be down there, but they're sending it down ramp in the meantime. Ubeek's holding the secret from the outside as well, and Yugi going to go down. That's another death to add to his many, and it is just going to be finally a round for EPG as they start to pick it up. It's going to be the pistol going to them, it seems, as Maeve is going to be the last man standing. Takes down Arch. The bomb's going to be going down here, so seems like EPG may just be dragging us out a little bit longer here, as we're not going to be seeing anything from Trick that round. Dear oh dear, what is happening to Yugi today, man? Not something I would have expected from that guy. Well, we're going to see the pistols out for Trick here. A couple of them without armor, a couple of them with, and a bit of outside control from the EPG side as they push down very aggressively here. The Eagles away, not going to connect to any heads, although a bit of body damage going to be found early on. Ubeek, first kill there. Borup's going to be found, and now the man advantage residing, as you would expect, in the side of EPG. And, well, it's looking like a bit of a cleanup is going to be inbound here, as a couple of the players already removed from the equation. As I say that though, Yugi can't land normal shots, but he can land 1D, because that's going to be face crack to fool him. And Maeve traded though, and Hunden now alone, coming back up from lower, and you can see Archer's already going to be holding the angle, waiting for him to walk into his demise. He will, and EPG a 4-13 scoreline. Watch the comeback, boys. Boys. It's inbound. We see Trick now, another eco coming in, then they'll have their proper buy on the next round. That'll be the best decision for them to make. Obviously they don't want to force up, because who does? Yugi, man, come on. He's not getting any kills. He's only getting Deegs here. Another one onto Arch. It's going to be EPG regardless to pick up this round. We've got B site control. Bomb going to be planted as well. Pushing through the door. Should be coming in shortly as these players start to rotate back down. They will be taking their time nonetheless. And Jinka's coming in from above to catch out Bob as well. So there we go. He gets himself one by a quick trade. Now a Mac 10 and an AK on Maeve. This is a bit of a weird pickup here. I don't think they're going to be able to secure too much. I'm not sure whether they're even going for it, but maybe just looking for a quick pick before they decide to commit. And now they've lost all that damage, they are going to be saving onto these guns. 13-5 now. Well, this is the make or break here. This is where Trick have to finally kick it into overdrive. Otherwise, we're going to start to see a bit of a comeback put itself together for the EPG side, and they'll start to build up their T-side economy, which is not how Trick want to be leading this one into the second half. They would not be happy with a comeback, but it's always on the cards here. So we see the first kill go the way of Waterfalls onto Borup. So AWP crack kill through the hut there. It's going to secure him one, but Hunden does trade outside, so now into a 4-on-4. Easy Tag going to give away his position with a bit of mad spraying, but Jimka takes the head off anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It's in the advantage of EPG now, and the bomb go down top of the silo. That's pretty much game over now. You can't retake when the bomb's on top of the silo. That's all it. That's it. You know, you're gone. And we are just going to see Tricked here. Hopefully save This is really not a good amount of potential that they can come back into a man deficit situation. And Waterfalls is exactly why, trying to line up the shots here, gets himself one, turns into two. That's Maeve going down, and Yugi, his last man, over towards his door. Gives away his position, but backs off safely anyway. Round's going to be going to the EPG guys. We are going to be seeing a 6-13 scoreline. Well, we are going to see Tricked still invest a little bit into this round. It isn't a full buy. It's just going to be some pistols on the board, and that will just be it. Oh, Yogi. Oh, so much damage on the face crack there. Almost found the kill. Just going to fall away from it. But Tricked, they're still taking quite a few fights considering they just have pistols. There isn't really much to lose, so you can kind of expect that from this position. But Yugi wants to keep onto his AK as long as he possibly can here. Although the nades kind of barrel over and Arch will get that kill. Hunden following up at least to refrag things out, but he only gets himself an AK and he's going to be overrun again. No armor, so he has to hurry up with this one, but he's going to be chased down by these T's down into the depths of secrets. And Jimka following up as well. Easy tag goes down. It's going to be 4-on-2. Hunden's still going to have this AK in his hands, but that vent break, that's going to give all the information to EPG that they need. They now know he's coming up through the vents. And he will get himself one, but it's going to be a quick turnaround from Ubik to finish it off. Lack of armour, going to come back to haunt him, and it's going to be EPG finally take that round, 7-13. But a fast outside control round again as well from the EPG side. Trick to have this AWP back on Yugi, and he's probably feeling it a little bit more after a couple of quick kills in the previous ecos with that Deagle. And Hunden actually going to kick things off for Tricked. It's going to be Maeve to follow up as well. The bomb's going to be down, and they're going to spray so heavily. Borup just landing that smoke shot there. It's going to be EPG now with 2 players remaining. Ubik and Waterfalls, AWP still in play, so that is going to be something to watch out for on the side of Waterfalls, but Lucky Utility may come back to haunt them, although Waterfalls he's going to find himself another. That's going to be Borup going down. But Tricked, they have no need to peek in this position. They can just hold on. And like peeks like that from Hunden, just so unnecessary. Just hold on to the round. If you put it into too much of a deficit, you may lose out. But no, they are playing safe now at least. They're not going to be giving anything away. And it seems like it is going to be the round off the back of that as well, which is finally a bit of a bright side for them this half, considering they've lost quite a few. I think 4 so far. 5 to the EPG side. An easy tag, gonna clean up. That's Ubik to fall. Trick to 14th round on the board and edging closer to the win, but obviously EPG managing to get a buyout of this round as they have racked up so many in a row. It is going to be obviously 5 so far this half, and a reset if EPG could find it could at least get them a bit more chance to come back into this matchup. But at the end of the day, Trick are going to have the advantage in terms of actual rounds on the board. They can just commit a couple more. It is going to be the map to them, and obviously this is a best of 3, so there's still Mirage to follow. But a couple of engagements outside. It's going to be at least equalised back into all 4-on-4, so no advantage going to be taken for the time being.